Praise Jesus, friends of our adorable Jesus and friends of Sister Anne Ali of the Most Holy Eucharist. As usual today again we are continuing with what Jesus expects of us from the divine appeal. And as we said, what has been suggested, what I'm going to read is a summary of what our Lord expects us to do. And there is no action that is more important than the other. All of them are important as we apply them, as we respond to the appeal. Our Lord here is talking about adoration. Adoration. Make holy hours of adoration to keep Jesus company in reparation and atonement for sins. Jesus wants us to make a holy hour, and that's why as friends of Sister we have picked an hour from 24 hours. So we need to have at least an hour of adoration. This adoration, we adore. If God blesses us, if we are next to the church, it will be very good. We go to the adoration chapel or even to the church where we have the tabernacle and we adore him. And if we cannot make it, if we shall be at home, maybe it's at night, we can kneel down and adore him. He is not limited by distance. He is always with us, ready to receive our adoration. We can do it, but let's set apart at least an hour for adoration. Meditate on the suffering of Christ and on the state of the world today. And that is exactly what Sister was, that was her life, to meditate on the sufferings of Jesus. She kept on meditating. And also not only that, even the suffering of the people in the world today, because that will help us, will give us the strength to pray for those people who are suffering, the suffering that the people of the world are going through. Immerse yourself in the most high spirit of contemplation. This was the life of Sister. Immerse yourself in the most high spirit of contemplation. She used to immerse herself in that spirit of contemplation until she was no more. It was Jesus who was completely taking control of her. And like on that day, as we see her, this was at this time, she was in that high spirit of contemplation. And after, in this situation, Jesus had already taken control of her. We may not be shedding tears like Sister, but it is very important we also immerse ourselves in that most high spirit of contemplation so that we can learn more. Jesus can teach us more. We can learn more from Jesus. We can understand what he expects us to do. We can understand the situation. We can understand how we need to pray. We can only do that when we're in that state. And finally, listen to Jesus in the sacrament of his love, the Holy Eucharist. So this require us, as we respond to this, we listen to Jesus in the sacrament of love. This is when, after receiving, let us pause, take time to listen to him. You know, when somebody comes to you, he comes with a message. Jesus is just not a bread. He is a spirit. So when we receive him during the time of, when we receive him, during communion, when we go and receive, we receive the Son of God, and he has a message to tell us. So when you receive him, let us receive him, kneel down where if we are able to kneel down, and when we are kneeling there, let him speak to us. Let us listen to what he's saying, but let's not assume him. Let us not receive him and assume him, and maybe start jumping, and you don't even take time to listen to this, the Son of God, the King of Kings, who has come to my life. Let me take time to listen what he's telling me. Let me not be in a hurry. Let me welcome him. Listen to Jesus in the sacrament of his love. Let me listen to what he wants me to hear. So may God help us, and let us give the Eucharist all the respect that is deserved, knowing that it is more than a piece of bread. It is Jesus himself. So as we receive him in that form, let us receive him with all adoration. And may God bless us as we continue to make our adorable Jesus known and loved in the most holy Eucharist. Thank you, and God bless you.